Kate Brown gave her acceptance speech tonight.
Yeah, and we want to show you those results right there. And we also have Simon Gutierrez, who's been with Governor Kate Brown's campaign all evening long. He joins us live now from the downtown Portland Hilton. Simon?
Yeah, it was a very celebratory atmosphere here earlier, almost a party from the very beginning. Lots of loud cheering, boisterous applause, deafening at times. And when those first results started coming back from across the country, there was a real enthusiasm in the crowd. And when Governor Brown took the stage, the whole room erupted. This was shortly after Newt Buehler conceded the race to Governor Brown. Governor Brown on stage, openly emotional about the result, about what appeared to be a victory at the time. Governor Brown showing a lot of emotion, saying this has been a tough race. It was very close. It was probably hard on both candidates. I asked her about that display of emotion, that outright display of emotion, shortly after she got off the stage, and here's what she had to say. You were literally jumping for joy on stage. What were you feeling? What are you feeling?
Well, it was quite a relief. I knew the race was going to be close. We thought it would be close all along, but to take this solid of a lead made me really happy. And it's just really cool to be able to pick up races in the State House, in the Senate, and really be able to make a huge difference over the next 2 years in Oregon.
Brown says despite the victories and the enthusiasm she's feeling, there's still a lot of work left to do, a lot of issues to tackle in Salem. And of course, the first chief on her mind right now is the state budget. She said even earlier today, before this race was apparently decided, that she would get right back to work, win or lose, because the state budget is due on November 15th or thereabouts, and there's a lot of work to do on that. Reporting live in downtown Portland, Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.
Simon, thanks. And Governor Brown's opponent, Newt Buehler, is also in downtown Portland tonight, and that's at the Sentinel Hotel.
That's right. And Fox 12's Bonnie Silkman joins us now live from there right now.
Well, candidate Newt Buehler had so much determination. He wanted to be Oregon's first Republican governor in more than 3 decades. But if you take a look around this room, it's easy to see there are no celebrations happening here tonight. The crowd quickly clearing out. Newt getting on the podium behind me, conceding to incumbent Governor Brown about 30 minutes after the polls closed. I think a lot of people here were surprised to see him concede so early. At the time, he was about 6 points down, but you could just see the disappointment in his face. He was definitely trying to put on a brave face for everyone, though, and I believe we have some sound from when he conceded. Take a listen.
Elections come and go, and I know we're all deeply disappointed with the results of this one. But your friendship and each other and the experiences we have are blessings that will truly endure for the test of time.
Now, he also went on to say that the status quo in this state is not tolerable. And he said that, he really doesn't know what comes next. He kind of wants to take some time to decompress and sort of reevaluate what this means. He did not want to go on camera with us after he conceded to Kate Brown tonight. So, of course, a big loss. And again, I think a lot of people were just surprised of how early he went on stage. I was speaking with the chairman of the GOP party for the state of Oregon, and seconds before Buehler went on stage, Bill Courier, he was just telling me, we still got it. We're only 6 points behind. And then, of course, Buehler going on stage and congratulating incumbent Governor Kate Brown. So, of course, keep you updated as the final numbers keep rolling in. But for now, reporting live in downtown Portland, Bonnie Silkman, Fox 12 Oregon.
All right, we want to give you some analysis on what all this means, so we want to get to Fox 12's Pete Ferryman.
Yeah, and he's here with Fox 12 political analyst John Harvick.
Liz and Wayne, thank you so much. John, thanks so much for being here once again. Your take on what you've seen tonight.
A lot of national forecasters said that Oregon was a toss-up or maybe a lean Democratic seat. And there was polling to suggest this was a close race. Yeah. And what we're finding is that once again, Democrats win the governor's race with about a 5-6 point edge. That's what we've seen the last several cycles. We're seeing it again tonight. Yeah, but this time, it's remarkable because you have record-shattering amounts of money spent on this race. I think it was more than $36 million last time I saw. You've got Newt Buehler, who ran really a centrist campaign. Yep. We're not talking about a conservative Republican. Can a centrist ever win the governor's seat in the state of Oregon? Well, things are going to
get a Republican. I mean, it's been 37 years,
It's been 37 years, and so this is a 6-point race. That is a comfortable win for Democrat, but that suggests that the state is in play. If just a few years ago, in 2010, it was a 1-point race. So sure, absolutely, a Republican can win in Oregon, and the moderate path might be the way to do it, but 2018 wasn't the year.
No, and earlier you talked about the fact that you didn't see this as a referendum on Donald Trump, and I want to talk about that because I know a lot of people are saying that. Let's take a look really quickly, if we can, at the counties, at the county level, because this, you say, is, you were really kind of surprised by this, how much it just mirrored 2016. Right. So I'll pick Multnomah County, okay, and the numbers are going to pop up here, and this is very, very similar to what we saw in 2016 before Donald Trump was declared president.
We knew that Kate Brown was going to win Multnomah County. We knew she was going to win by a lot. But in 2016, she won by, I think, 51 points in Multnomah County. She's up by 52 now. He needed to keep that to, with, say, 55, 60 points in order to, excuse me, 35, 40 points in order to have a real opportunity. And it's just exactly what we saw 2 years ago.
He really needed to win in the suburbs, too, right? I mean, that was his one chance. He needed to win Washington County and Clackamas County. And here we see Washington County, a 16-point spread.
Again, a Democrat won. Kate Brown won 2 years ago with about 15-point edge in Washington County. This is a county that he needed to win or keep it very, very close in order to be successful statewide, and we see that just didn't happen. He just, for whatever reason, he wasn't able to persuade those persuadable voters or those moderate voters to do something different in 2018 than they did in 2016.
We've seen this before, haven't we?
We've seen this before.
All right. John, thanks so much.